Just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm standing in the way here.
Good morning, I'm John Cooper from Jonesboro, District 21. You know, over my career with the telephone company, I became aware that the best indicator of future performance is past performance. And there's absolutely no doubt that Linda's past performance is well and is good, and she, through her move to the Republican Party, demonstrated the depth of conviction on what she stands for. Both of these candidates have performance in the past. One of them took a walk on the most important issue. You know, if you can't defend the most basic principles, which is life and the protection of the most innocent, what do the rest of us look forward to having? And so that's a way to compare the two candidates here, and one passes the test and one doesn't. When I was running for office, I urged people that I talked to, it's been a historically Democratic district, and I was able to convince some Democrats that even at the time I talked to them, ideologically different than I am, and yet because of their confidence that I would do the right thing on whatever issue it was that came along, I secured the votes from a good many of them because of the trust and confidence that I was able to convince them that I had. When you support something one time and don't support it another, something has changed. And in this case, what changed was the governor's veto. The issue did not change. The people that voted to sustain that veto were consistent. They voted for it the first time, they voted for it the second time, and the reason they did was their integrity and their conviction. Now, that is a very basic principle, and life is very basic. And when the other ones, because of the expediency of the moment, they changed on probably what is the most important vote that you can have, and that's the protection of life. Everything else starts from that. We have a lot of issues that's going to be coming up, economic and tax issues, but the most important one is the principle of life and what we do with that. And the expediency of the time is not a factor with me. If we ask our voters to vote consistently because of virtue and break with the tradition of the past, just strictly voting for a party, if we don't uphold that ourselves, how can we expect our voters to do it? And I think these legislators here, and I'm very privileged to serve with them. I'm so humbled to be a part of this. And Linda, I met her when she came over to Jonesboro to make a speech to the Craighead County Republican Party, and that was right after she switched. And that was a very emotional time for her and for us. And I've supported her ever since. And I don't think that this district could have a better senator than what we have running in this district to support these people right now. Thank you all. God bless you.